Hello, goodr here. Now in this video I'm going to go over some combat tips, and at the end of this video I'll show you just how strong plants can be. I'll go through an arena and just use plants and show you what they can do. Now I am max level, I'm at 40 and I have 114 level gear, but at the time of the recording of the plants video I did not have 114 gear. There will be some counters later on, but right now we're just going to go over what is provided to you. This first one is very important. They're all very important, but go to your collections and look at your enemies. There are a whole lot of information here. You have information over background of a character, stuff like that, but the most important thing is their weaknesses and how to perform the dueling feats on them. That's the most important thing. If you ever get a dueling feat that you don't know how to do this or whatnot, just open up the collections, go to enemies, find him, and he should be in there with his counter. If you look at these trolls and stuff, they don't have it, but just go down to like the first troll you encounter, the basic troll, it'll have the counter for the dueling feats there. The first talent I'd go over, not strictly combat, would be Swift. It's great in combat and out of combat. I went over this in a previous video, but it is fantastic. Another set of spells in this case would be the Spell Knowledge 1, 2, and 3. Each one will give you another spell wheel for 4 more spells, and it's a very good habit to get into, to swap between spell wheels while in combat, so you, as one is cooling down, you can swap to another one of the same color and use it. The next one to get would be Basic Cast Mastery to reduce the spell cooldown by using Basic Cast, and then Protego Expertise, Protego Mastery, and also Stupefy Mastery. With these ones it'll make your Protego, especially perfect Protego blocks, to be very, very powerful. Now with Protego there's a perfect block. You see this orange indicator? It'll show up and then it'll shrink to where it's just one white line. If you hit Protego right then, it'll be a perfect block and it'll activate these perks and be much more beneficial. And here's another example right here. See, that's a perfect Protego block. And then now all you have to do is find the last enemy and hit him with a slash. Easy peasy. So here's a couple more examples of the Protego block. And as you can see, it like hurts and damages all these wolves, and I don't even have to fight them. And it can work on just about anybody. Here it is. Once it gets high enough, it can actually stun the trolls, which is very nice. Here's a good example of it. Right there. The game doesn't do a real good job of explaining how to do Petrificus totalus, so all you do is cast Disillusionment, sneak up, or walk up to an enemy, their back, and hit X when you can pretty much touch them. You have to be that close. And here, once you get high enough, you can actually kill a troll in one hit. I am really high level right now. I have almost all 114 gear, so I'm really high, so I can pretty much one hit anybody. But don't expect for that to happen. Now, as promised, here is a gameplay of me playing the South Coast Battle Arena, like a lot of the clips in this video have. And this is me using primarily plants. I think here a couple times I have to do a hit or break a shield or something, but this is just showing you just how strong plants are. And if you remember back in the disillusionment example I just had, I showed my outfit gear. I completed this prior to having all 114 gear, and I didn't have all the traits on my gear for increasing my plants damage. I had some, but not all. But this is just how strong they are. So I'll just let this play out.
Enjoy suffering, do you? Not be another setback like Spellcroft. Oh, soon.
Protego! Stupefy! How nice of you to stop by. Oh, little moon cub. Far from home. Not Protego! Oh, that was meant for me. Such how nice of you. Accio. You almost had a lucky shot. Pitiful.
You're the one who released Oaks.
Ranrock has fooled you all, to your demise. Accio.
Another thing that a lot of people don't use, or at least I tend not to use, are the potions. If you get the Endurance potion and you get the very first upgrade where you don't take any damage, you're invincible while using it, you don't even get knockback. You can get hit with a troll and just stand there. It's very strong, and if you combine this with the other ones, like what I do, I just do like a cocktail. I just get all the ones, the Focus Potion, the Endurance Potion, and just put them all in one go. And here I'll use the Thunder Brew here in a second, but it just, you don't really need much, and they're very cheap to make, and you can have the spell hopper and it can just generate everything for you, which is super nice as well. But I'm gonna let this play out as well, so you can just see just how strong just having potions, using them can do. It can play the arena by themselves. You can see how this is, and if you like the video, let me know in the comments. This is a little bit different format than I've done before. I'd like to know if you like it, and have a good one.
Accio. Protego. Bombarda.
Is that the best you can do? You've managed to thwart a lot of trolls, but Ranrock is loyal. What he could.